Welcome to part 2 of the CSS grid series. So in this part we will start with sizing tracks in CSS grid. So this will be our basic layout. So again I will give the Codepen after this. So what it is here, this is a basic, it have got in this container is there, and after that we have got 15 items in it, and this is the basic setup which I did in the first part also, so I'm not explaining it again. So item also I have given grid because show that these are aligned properly, and just the container I have given display grid and the grid gap of 20 pixels. So this gap is 20 pixel. So let us start now. So as always we will do the grid template column, and as we know grid template columns we can give it 25%. so as we know this grid template column divide everything in columns, so I am giving it for 25%, means I want to divide it into 4 columns. So let me save it, let me go back here, let me refresh it. See now what will happen, it is not 25, it is 25%, but it is getting out of here, means because percentage is not a good unit in grid, and because if you add it up it will be more than 25%, because there is a grid gap also of 20 px, and a lot of things are there, margin and all those things are also there, so it is more than 100%. so it will not work like this. So before moving forward, let me put a border also here so that everything we can see in a correct way. So let me put a border also so that we can know where our grid ends. Border is 5px solid black, and then after that let me remove this is not looking good. 200 pixel and 150 pixel for the second one, so 2 columns. Let me save it, come here, refresh it, we got the big black border, and one is 200 pixel, this one, and this is 150 pixel. So it is working. Now what we will do, we will learn about a new unit known as free row. So that is given by 1fr. 1fr means one free space. So let me save it, let me refresh it. So see what it is doing. First one it took for 200 pixels, second one it took for 150 pixels, but third one whatever the space was free here, it took the space here, so it is 1fr. So this is the power of this free unit, 1fr. So why it is 1fr? We can have something like 2fr also. So let's give this 2fr and see what will happen. So now it will have 4 columns. First one will be 200 pixel, second one will be 150 pixel, third one will be 1fr, and fourth one will be 2fr. See what? I have not refreshed it. Hopefully I have saved it. Yeah, I have saved it. So what happened? First one is your 200 pixel, 150 pixel, this one is 1fr, this one is 2fr, means the space which was left after these 2 columns were done, the space, one part of it is saved here and 2 part of it is in the next column. This is 1fr, so this will contain all the space which is left. So if you have a large 32-inch screen it will be more. So for me it is this much only, so it will be like this. So after that we will learn about another column unit which is known as auto. Let me remove this and let me put auto, save it, reload it. See now what will happen. Auto means whatever the content is, it will take that size. So the content was only this 1, 4, 7, 10. So it is only taking that much, and then the rest of the space has been divided it in one part, and this is in two part. So this is how auto works. So what will happen if some of it, the space will be increased. So what is, we have to target any one of this. So let me target 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, and let me give anything. Let me give my site and the YouTube channel name, the web tab. We save it, refresh it. See now it is taking how much space it is there, and these are also expanding according to that. So this is what auto does. So after that, what we are going to learn, what, let me make it 7 again, and then we learn one thing which is known as repeat. See, if I, before repeating, let me show you one thing. 1 FR, I have an auto, 1 FR, second 1 FR, so I have total 4 columns. So let me save it, let me reload it. So what will happen, this auto will take this much. So these two are identical, 1 FR, 1 FR. So repeat is mostly used when we have identical type of columns or row. So instead of this, the other syntax, this is fine syntax, there is nothing wrong in it, but we can do it like this also. Repeat 2 times 1 FR. Let me delete it. So this means exactly the same thing. So let me save it. See, exactly the same thing is happening. So there is another thing also which we can do. I'll show you a pattern. What if, for that again I will remove this repeat. What if I want something like auto is there, then 1 FR is there, then again that 1 FR is there, and again the 2 FR is. So you're seeing there is a pattern, 1 FR, 2 FR, 1 FR, 2 FR. So let me save it. So we now have 5 columns. Let me refresh it. So 1 FR, 2 FR, 1 FR, 2 FR, 5 columns we have. So we can use repeat again here. So we'll use repeat, then 2 comma 1 FR, we have to close it and remove it, save it. So it is exactly the same thing. It will repeat 2 times that 1 FR and 2 FR. So exactly the same thing is happening. So I have added more items to this container, and it has got a second class also, like item 1, item 2 means according to the number. So and we have a container, display grid, and grid gap is all there, and grid template column we have a 5 column layout, each with 1 FR. So 5 will be there. So let's get started. What we are going to do, we are going to now learn, the individual item, just as in Flexbox we have some individual properties. Here also we have individual property for the grid items. So let us first, let me target item 9, 10 background. Let me give a different color to differentiate it. Let me give green. Let me give it green. Let me save it. Let me show you. Yeah, 9 is green now. Now what I am going to do is show you the first property, grid column. See, I am only targeting one of the element, which is item 9. Grid column span 2. So what this means, it have to span 2 columns. So let me save it. Only this one. Let me refresh it. See, so this one is now spanning 2 columns and everything is pushed down, pushed after it means. So after that, what we are going to do, we have expanded column. Similarly, we can expand row also. So as you might have already guessed, it is grid row span of 2. So let me save it. Let me go here. See now what is happening. It is taking that row also. So this is a very powerful method to create any layout which you want. This is so you can have different part of the website in a different thing. So let me tell one more way to do it, which is let us target something else, because we already targeted item 9. Let us target now item maybe 16. Item 16, and here what we would do, let me change the background to gray and grid column start, let it be 2. So what it is doing, it is using a numbering system now. So it is telling that this column have to start with 2, second one only, and we can similarly we can give grid column and let it be 6. Let me save it, refresh it. So it is there. So it counts this one as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it is taking it to the end. So end is this 6. So it is going till the end, this 16 one. So this is how we can use it through numbering system also. Then after that we will check a shortcut also to do this. So this grid column we have given a span, and we have another way to do one thing. So dot item 17, then background, let me make it Sienna, and grid, we are taking grid column again, not grid column start, a grid column end, and then we'll give a syntax like 1 package, and then like this 1 backslash and -1. So let me save it, let me refresh it. So you see what is happening, 1 slash -1, -1 means till the end. So it is going till the end. So this is a short form by which you don't even have to know the row number and all, you can just extend it to the end. So there is another shortcut, means this is -1, which means the end. So we can give item 18, glue. Let me copy this, and instead of -1 I'm giving -2. So what does -2 means from the second last. This is still the second last. So see what happened, it is coming till here. So this is second last. So now what we will do, we will see one more item 20, background, let me make it white, grid, column of 1, maybe 2 -3, third last one, and we can have grid row also, 8 to 10. So we can give it like this, from 8 it will start and until 10 it will go. Let me refresh it. So see, it is starting like this. There is one thing which we can do, as I have told you, in Firefox. Let me see one thing. Okay, in Firefox also they have put, I was telling in the previous that it is only in Firefox Developer Edition, but I think that was old. Now it is in Firefox also, a very good grid system. So let me come to grid. Here, as I have told earlier, I will make it very dark. Okay, then I will do this. So by this you can know, see, as I have told, it will, as we were given, that it will start from 8 and go till 10. So you can see this 8 and 10. So this is a good way to say it. So this completes our part 2 of the video. Hope you liked it. See you soon in part 3.